Good morning, people. Take a look at that sky, would you? Boy, if that ain't the sky of electromagnetic waves, I don't know what is. Let's just pump that shit through the atmosphere. I'm about it. Let's make everybody sick and controllable. Not too bad this morning. 19 degrees at 6:35 a.m. That sky just had me like, wow, man. The whole sky all night long. They're just pumping radio waves through it. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. I ain't really got a whole lot for you. Ain't really got a whole lot for you. That's how much snow we got, which is pretty pathetic. But that's just how it's been the last few years. You know, when I first came to the Upper Peninsula, these snowbanks were so high you couldn't even climb them. I mean, they were as tall as you, and they were just like a sheer wall of snow. It ain't nothing like that anymore. Crazy. You used to have to creep out, man. Your whole car would have to get out into an intersection before you could even see if there was another car coming, you know? It's just wild how much. It's not wild that it's changing. It's wild that it's changing so fast we get to witness it with our own eyes in such a small, you know, in this little blimp of time that we occupy. We actually get to, you know, these are things that we were told that take millions of years. And then we were told it takes thousands of years. And now we're like seeing these changes firsthand. It's pretty crazy. Oh, I got a bridge coming up here. I'm just following this line of cars. Everybody going into work this morning. But I don't want to spill my coffee, so I'm going to hold it while we go over this railroad bridge. Blip, 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 blip. Hey, it's the salt man putting salt on the road. Does it look like we need more salt on the road, guys? Maybe he wasn't doing that. He was doing something. I don't think we need any more salt on the roads. There's the lake. As you can see, she's pretty beautiful, as she always is. I don't know if Jay from was a UP Homestead never watches these anymore. I don't put out much anymore. If you do, how you doing, man? I know you don't live too far from me. And it would still be kind of cool to meet up one day if you're ever willing. But you know where I'm at. You pretty much know where I'm at. But it's a crazy world we live in. Who would have thought a war between Russia and Ukraine would be the downfall of America? I mean, it seems like we're really headed in that direction. Boy, I don't think the powers could have. I don't think the powers that be could have planned a better. I'm gonna put my phone down here. I don't think they could have planned a better separation. You know, like the goal is to divide and conquer, right? I don't think they could have planned. I mean, they've been trying to divide with race for how long? and it just goes nowhere, you know? It has like its waves, right? But man, this Ukraine thing, people are going fucking crazy over it. Just going crazy over it, you know? I don't think we should be there at all. I think it's funny how the entire continent of European leaders, prime ministers, and presidents of all those countries are guilt-shaming the U.S. Isn't that kind of funny? They're all guilt-shaming the U.S. But none of them are doing anything about it themselves. You know what I mean? Like, Germany, all these are huge. They have pretty big militaries, man. I mean, Poland, Sweden, you know, Finland, Germany, France. I mean, the Dutch. Like, Spain, Italy, all these huge countries have huge militaries. And yet, every single one of them is speaking out against America not helping. Am I the only one that finds that wild? What are they doing? Guys, why aren't... Oh, what the fuck? I am going the wrong way, guys. Shit, I need to turn this bus around. Hold on. Stand by. Fuck. Oh, shit. Come on, you can do it. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. Fuck. I'm running late now. Distracted. Going the wrong freaking way. But yeah, isn't that crazy, guys? Wouldn't we look silly if we were like guilt-shaming Germany and not helping us if we were facing a problem on our border? Or like a threat? Isn't that kind of funny? I think it's funny. And yet half of the population has been completely guilt-shamed into believing that we need to like go to war with Russia to save Ukraine. You know, Ukraine was labeled just a handful of years ago. Ukraine was actually labeled as one of the most corrupt countries on the planet by mainstream media. Isn't it funny how that just changes in a few short years? I don't know. I didn't get on here to talk about Ukraine and Russia the whole damn time, but it seems to be taking up a lot of people's attention span. Sorry. I'm holding a coffee in one hand and my phone in the other and trying to steer, so you're going to have to deal with it. In other news, Trump didn't sign anything, but he finally openly stated that the United States is going to have a strategic crypto reserve, which boosted my crypto holdings like anywhere from 30 to 60%, depending on which one you're discussing, which is also super, super awesome. It's very depressing that I didn't get to spend more money on the dip because I knew it was low. I knew it wasn't going to get, if it got any lower than that, I knew it wasn't going to get much lower. And I just didn't have any dry powder ready for action. So I was hoping they stayed low for a little bit. It looks like they're coming back down. They're going to recorrect, but I don't think they're going to get to where they were before. But that just goes to show we are building more wealth as a country and as an individual and anybody who takes part. And you can use that wealth for many different things, like becoming less and less dependent, like helping all your friends and family become less dependent. But I just want to touch base with you guys. I'm really hoping some warmer weather comes around the corner, because just being cold and not having any snow is just weird. I'd rather just not have snow. But hope you all have a blessed Monday. Hope everybody remains strong in their faith. Hope everybody remains strong in their mind. Don't let weakness break you down. And, here's something I'll touch on real quick. Being spiritually attacked. A lot of people think they are spiritually attacked. And I know a lot of people that I'm close to like to think that they're spiritually attacked. And I just don't know if I believe in that. Like, can you be spiritually attacked? Yes. But a lot of people I know seem to feel like the closer they lean into God, the more strongly the attacks come, which I find very contradicting. So, if you're standing next to God or leaning into God, where does that leave room for the devil? Somebody please explain that to me. Now, the devil strikes. Devils strike when you're in your weakest moments, when you're in moments of desperation and weakness, okay? When you're leaning into God, if you are actually leaning into God or into your faith, that is not a moment of weakness or a moment of doubt or a moment of desperation. That's a moment of faith. And the devil has no room. He has no space in a room of faith, okay? We should probably change how we're perceiving life. And maybe I'm not right, but if you're feeling like you're leaning into your faith and you're just being tested at every corner for some reason, maybe maybe the devil's not spiritually attacking you. You're just looking at it completely wrong. Maybe God's testing you right now. Maybe God's trying to build your strength. Okay? Maybe God's just testing to see how strong your strength currently is. But a family member of mine posted on Facebook about how they were being spiritually attacked. They're having marital problems and career problems and household problems and child problems and financial problems and mental problems and every fucking problem you could have, this person was having. And how they were trying to lean into their faith, but they kept being spiritually attacked. And I'm thinking, how is that even possible? When you clutch the cross and you start leaning into God and asking Him to help continue to guide you through whatever you're going through, is that being spiritually attacked? You think God's going to say, okay, I'm going to continue to let the devil attack you, but I'm just going to give you little breadcrumbs as to how to get out of it? Dude, that's bullshit. All right? He's going to say, I got you, but you have to listen to me. Okay? And maybe He's not just going to lay out a path and, paved in gold bricks for you. Maybe you have to push through the bush in the thicket a little bit in order to find it. You know what I'm saying? Because He wants to see that you're actually committed. So, on that note, I'm going to set my phone a little lower here. I'm just going to go for it. Fuck that person. But anyway, we are pushing almost, probably be hitting 15 minutes here soon. So, I just want to say, again, love you all. And I hope you all have a strong, blessed week ahead. Remember to stay vigilant. Stay in your faith. Stay strong in the mind and body. And we'll catch you all on the flip side. Love, peace, every chicken grease.